If you're looking for a specimen tree that has amazing foliage, interesting bark, and is a favorite to honeybees, then you should consider the black gum or the black Tupelo for your landscape. Now, I find them to be kind of underrepresented in the residential landscape. And one of the reasons for that is they have a large taproot, which can make transplanting them from a nursery a bit of a challenge. But if you get them from the nursery when they're relatively young, then it's not so much of an issue. During the summer months, the foliage is a simple green, shiny leaf. But later in the season, when you're starting to get anxious for fall weather, you can look to the black gum to lead the way with a blazing array of amazing color, ranging from reds to oranges to purples. Now, it's a fleeting show because the foliage doesn't hang on quite so long as some of our other autumn favorites like maples. But given the early timing and the vibrant color, the black gum rarely disappoints. The new growth on this wildfire cultivar emerges red before it turns green. Really neat. Now, as they mature, the bark becomes geometric and very blocky, which adds great texture to a winter garden. The flowers on the black gum aren't very showy, but the bees are very attracted to them. And because of this, in some areas, they're very important for honey production. Now, fruit production on these trees can be limited. And when they do produce fruit, they're kind of unnoticeable. They're a small berry-like drupe, but they do attract birds, and they're an important food source for all sorts of wildlife. They're hardy from zones 4 through 9, and you can plant them in the full sun or in the partial shade. They like moist, well-drained, acidic soils. But in the wild, you'll see them thrive in a whole variety of circumstances. Sometimes they get pretty big, but usually they only get to be about 50 or 60 foot tall. So all in all, the black gum or black Tupelo is a great tree with lots of great attributes to consider for your landscape.